YouTube first. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my brand new series for Fit Pros called Tech Talk for Fit Pros. So if you are a fitness professional that wants to take your classes online on business, build an audience and understand how to use the social media platforms to leverage your brand and have a high quality output of classes, then you are in the right place. So at the same time, I'm going to be live streaming over into Facebook at the same time. So I wait for a few people to jump in here. And then I'm going to just set Facebook and I'm going to go live on Facebook at the same time. So let's see how this all works together. Here we go. We're on. Here we go. Welcome to the second episode of Tech Talk for Fit Pros. So this is a new series that I've started on Facebook and YouTube for all fitness professionals who want to create a good quality, high quality output of live stream, their virtual classes. So if you have already started doing it, or you're dabbling with it, or due to the current climate, you are now diving in and you feel that you've missed the boat and you don't know the basics, then this, my friends, is the series for you. So as you're jumping in, coming into the comments, let me know where you are with your online virtual business. Have you started live streaming? If so, which platform are you using? Have you built an audience? Are you building an audience? How are you finding it? Are you doing Zoom? There's loads of different questions that I would love to know and find out exactly where you are. But yesterday we talked about the importance of using and going live, this live functionality. I mean, it's just phenomenal. I can stand here today in my home, in my studio. I can live stream into YouTube and Facebook at the same time. I mean, it is truly amazing. Now, I've got some tech, I've got a mic, I've got a mixer, I've got a 27-inch Mac, and but this has taken me a long way to get here. Yesterday, I talked about the importance of going live, just using your phone and setting you all a challenge to go live every single day for 30 days. Now, why would you want to do that? Because if you are starting from scratch, you've got to build an audience. You need to build people in front of you. You need to build a community. You need to tell people who you are, what you stand for, what you offer, what your type of classes that you teach, your expertise. They need to get to know you. They need to get to know, like, and trust you. And 30 days will have a massive impact on the algorithm, which means if you keep showing up consistently, doing a live on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or whichever platform that you want to build, I promise you in 30 days, you will see you'll have built a community, you'll have new customers, you will have new clients, and you will be building your platform. So let me know if you watched it yesterday. I'd love to know if you started it. You can put it off. You can do it another day. You can start on Monday. But the quicker you start this, the quicker you're going to build that audience and you're going to build your business and your brand. So it's key, absolutely key. The social media algorithms love consistency. They love you to show up on a daily basis, preferably at the same time every day with good quality content, and go, hi, Susan, and go live for at least 10 or 15 minutes. Now, I know that's scary, but check out yesterday's video and I give you all my top tips in how to do that. So once you've got on your way, you don't need any special equipment. You don't need a mic, a mixer, or any of that yet. What the most important thing is that you are showing up regularly on your social media. That is the key, absolutely key. And it'll be scary for the first few times, and then you'll get into it and you'll get used to it. So that's key. Second thing, if I was starting an online fitness brand right now, as well as going live every single day for 30 days, the second thing I would really compel you to do is to build a community and build a Facebook group. So you want to build a group, a safe group where you can serve and deliver a little bit more in-depth content. So if you're going live, yes, it is, Claire, if you're going live every single day, on your main platform, you'll probably be doing something a little bit more general. And I highly recommend that you give it a catchy title or a name. So just like this, look, so this is a tech talk for Fit Pros. So you know what it is, you know what I'm going to talk about. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to endeavor doing the same challenge as you, as showing up every single day and doing a simple, basic piece of content that is going to help Fit Pros develop their online business. Just something simple and easy. And it's just going to be one thing. So we'll develop one thing at a time. And hopefully, if you take these steps, you'll start to see your business grow and flourish. And I'm trying to lead from the front here so that you can see how I'm doing it. And this is going to help me grow my audience and grow my reach and reach new people. In any business, whether we're in a pandemic or not, we always need to keep bringing new people into our ecosystem. If you have a certain amount of people that come to your classes right now, come regularly, then it's important that you have a plan that's going to bring new people in consistently, because the people that you have, of course, they'll start to dwindle, and you always need to be having multiple streams of leads. One of the most important things after going live is to build a group and build a community where you can deliver and serve to a greater depth, more content. So, for example, if your going live for 30 days challenge is for people to get to know you, you're going to show them your expertise. So you might do some workouts, you might do some talks, you might do some product reviews, you may do some Q&A, you may do some interviews. I mean, you can really brainstorm and come up with lots of different ideas for content where people can get to know you and you can showcase your skills. But at the end of that, it would be great to have a call to action. So I'm taking this that you don't have a website and you don't have millions of followers or thousands or even hundreds of followers on your social media. You're starting from a standing start. And these tips are exactly what I would do if I was in that position. So building a group, building a community. So if you follow me for a long time, you'll know that I've got some really great Facebook groups. I spend a lot of time in the groups, answering questions, building relationships, getting to know people, asking the people in the groups what they're doing, how they're feeling, what problems they're having. And they become phenomenal communities, absolutely phenomenal. So if you've done Fitness Pilates with me, you're probably in the Fitness Pilates group, which again is a great resource. If you're in the supporters group, everybody in the supporters group are all going forward in the same direction, all at different speeds. But the goal with the supporters group is to develop an online business and get better up in our production, on our live streams, and harnessing the power of social media. Everybody has the same goal. Now, everybody in that group is doing it at different speeds and different times, but we've all got the same goal. I also have a community group where if you've perhaps purchased any of my courses, or you've been on any of my workshops, or you're interested in doing any of my courses, workshops, and training, I have a group that's a more generic group. So these community groups on Facebook become, just amazing communities where, as I said, you build a phenomenal audience and you really start to serve those groups with a greater level of content. So at this stage, we're not selling anything, we are not touting anything, we are just building community and getting used to going live. So your group will have a more in-depth level of knowledge that you will serve. So you might do Q&As, you might do talks, but it will be slightly bigger, slightly longer, more in-depth information, and you'll start to build up relationships with people. So my advice today is, if you haven't already, is set up a group. Maybe it's a group of your brand, your business, or your name. If you're not sure what your brand is going to be yet, maybe you're going to have multiple brands. So, for example, I've got Rachel Holmes, but of course I've got lots of different verticals. So I have Fitness Pilates, got the supporters, I've got Brain Fit, I've got Flex. All the other verticals that I do all sit underneath my Rachel Holmes sort of fitness brand. So if you're not sure what you're going to be called or what you want to call your business or your brand, just call it your name. Maybe it's Rachel Holmes Wellness, Rachel Holmes Business. So if somebody is searching for you on Facebook, then you're going to pop up. They're going to find you because obviously your group is searchable. And if somebody is searching for your name as well, then they're going to pop up in a Google search. So maybe something that people can search for. If you have a brand name, think long term. Is that brand name, is that what you would like to promote going forward? Remember, especially in these times, people really do buy from people. It's fitness, especially, is a personal brand. You're a personal brand. Even if you have lots of different company names or business names, then people are actually buying from you. So if you can't think of what you're going to call your group, your community group, then just call it your name and add wellness or fitness or well-being or whatever's pertinent to your business and your brand. Been on live 27 weeks only. Big now as I want to do Facebook Live and Zoom at the same time. And original class minister was fairly consistent. Yeah, I mean, this Fiona's asked a really, really good question. It's she's been online for 27 weeks. She's been doing Facebook Lives and she's serving the same original clients. So for that business to grow, we need to have multiple streams of leads. So yeah, Fiona, absolutely right. It means going live on your main page. It means having another group, an open group where you can bring new people in and start to build relationships with them. And of course, it takes time, it takes energy, it takes commitment, and it takes consistency. But these are absolutely surefire ways that when you do them consistently, they will work. Another idea for your new community group is maybe have a challenge. So again, whatever's pertinent to you and your brand. If you teach Pilates, do a 5-day Pilates challenge where people can come into your group. You can do 5 or 10-minute Pilates workouts live or pre-record. And again, you can build up relationships with people. You might do multiple challenges over the years. I've done hundreds of challenges, and challenges have been brilliant ways to get new people interested in my products and services and brand. They've come into the groups, they found that they really enjoyed that content, and then eventually, further down the road, they could potentially become clients and customers. So your group, building a community. If you think of any of the world's huge brands, there's always a community around that brand, personal brands, really good professional personal brands, people that really know how to do this style of marketing. They build communities around them. They build communities of people who are like-minded, who are like them, who are all going in the same direction. So if you haven't done this yet, then highly recommend that you set up a new Facebook group. You decide what you're going to deliver in that Facebook group. So whether it's workouts, recipes, meal plans, challenges, how to, something that's maybe going to kick it off with a challenge. Great idea to kick off your new group could be a challenge of some kind, something that people can do. It's achievable. They're going to feel successful at the end of it. And that's a great way that you will, again, build that group and then consistently start to build your group with great content. So now we're in 2 episodes for the Tech Talk, and I've asked you to do 2 big things. But when you start with these, when you start going live consistently, when you start to build your community group, again, that's going to build your audience and that's going to build your platform. So I'd love to know what you think. If you have any questions on building Facebook groups, do leave them in the comments. Let me know. These are real basic fundamentals and they do work. And with anything on online, with any kind of online brand or program, it really does come down to the consistency. So if you're not going live at all, then me saying to you go live for 30 days, that's like climbing Everest. I get it. We'll go live 5 days a week, 4 days a week. Just do it consistently and start to up the amount of content. It really is. It is the variable of success is the amount of content that you can provide. And it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's about having a plan. If you're a spreadsheet type of person and you like to get everything written down and you like to see things in a logical order, in a logical framework, you can plan your content. You can do it in a spreadsheet. You can do it in a Google Doc. You can have a content management diary where part of your day is, every day, 9 o'clock, go live. And you actually plan the content. You might plan as well, plan your content for your group. So you're organized, you're never having to think on the spot. You've got a plan. You know who your clients are. You know the type of clients that you want to work with. You know the sort of person that are already, the people that are already coming to your classes and already like what you offer. You want those type of clients. And when you're really clear who that client is, then of course it's much easier to address those clients when you're doing your Facebook lives and talk to that avatar. So it's really interesting. It's there's so much to share with you. There's so many things to tell you and help you with and support you with and motivate you with. But I know that it can become very overwhelming and it can be, oh, I want to do this. And you feel that you have to have all the tech and be doing what everybody else is doing. But actually, if you peel it all back, just start with the basics. Video is the key, and then start to build your community. So I hope that helps. Let me know. Over the next 30 days, I'll be, again, taking just one simple topic every time I do a tech talk, and we'll just be exploring it. You can ask questions on it and then start to implement it. Put it into your planner, get organized, take it out of your head and download all your thoughts and your ideas on paper so you're not becoming overwhelmed. You get overwhelmed when everything's going on in your head and there's no outlet for it. Take it, write it down, plan on paper, and just take things one step at a time. And I promise you, in another 30 days, you'll look back and think, wow, how could I ever be scared or apprehensive of going live? I've done it now. I've done that. And look, I've built a community. In 30 days, you never know. You might have a community of 500 people, 1,000 people, 200 people. You never know. But until you plan this and plot it and start to think strategically like a business, then you will start to move forward. It really will. It's when you have that scattergun approach, when you're doing a bit of this and you're doing a bit of that, just concentrate on the basics first of all. I'd love to know if that was helpful. Do let me know. Yay. Oh, lovely. Oh, episode challenge there. Oh, well done, everyone. Did you, Julie? I'm so happy that you did that. That is the key to increase your audience. I know that many Fit Pros who are watching have started doing their live streams and they've got the people that have been coming to them for a long time. They're there, they're happy. But to grow your business, you need to grow your platform. You need more people to see you. As I said in last night's video, someone has to have at least 7 touch points. So they need to see you, they need to hear your voice, they need to look at you in the eye, they need to understand what you're all about and make sure that you're for them. I know. So that is the challenge, is grow the group. And if you have, many people may have an older group, well, you can try rebooting it. But if it's a group that you've perhaps not worked with for a long time, then the energy and the passion tends to ebb away from those older groups. So you might be better just kick-starting a brand new one and setting up a new one, kicking off with a challenge, and then talking about that when you go live. And that gives you something to talk about. That gives you a call to action. Julie, I'm so happy that helped. She's just saying that she watched the talk last night, did a video, and this morning the response was amazing. Absolutely. Do it on a daily basis if you can. That would be phenomenal. It will really help the algorithm. It will really help more people see you. And it really does do the job. Oh, I'm so pleased. That's made my night. That has absolutely made my night. Did anybody else start yesterday going live and building your audience? Do let me know. I'm fascinated to see how you all get on. And again, remember, you don't need any special tech. All you need at this stage is your phone and consistency and a willingness to do this and a passion to do it. Often people fall off after a few days. It's just like going on a healthy eating plan, isn't it? Everybody's engaged for the first few days and then it becomes a bit harder. Then you might get a bit stressed. Something else happens in your life. That's when you've got to push through. That's when you've got to keep it going. So do let me know. And if you're on the replay, do hashtag replay. You'll be able to find all of these videos in the playlist on Facebook and on YouTube. So I'm putting them all together, and just look for Tech Talk for Fit Pros. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to help you with. And as I said, I'm just focusing on one thing at a time per video. If you're in my supporters group, you'll know in the morning we do a briefing and I'll give you 50 things to do. And I want to just focus on the basics. So you're working through things one step at a time. And in 30 days, we're going to see some big changes. Oh, I'm really glad. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I was planning to only do 15 minutes, so I did 18 minutes. So that's not too bad. But I would love to get your feedback. Please do commenting. And if you are friends with other Fit Pros who you know maybe are struggling a little bit with everything, need some help and guidance, do share the videos with them. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Rachel Holmes, and also subscribe over across to my Facebook, which is Rachel Holmes Fit. And I'm popping up all the time with these videos, and I'm aiming to do the tech talks every night from about 6:30. So I'm hoping to do it then. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a lovely Friday evening. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you. Yes, backdrop. Yes. I will definitely see you very soon.